Welcome back into another video of the AZ Sports Fan Live Edition. How is everybody doing out there? I don't expect you to say you're doing well because honestly, I'm not doing very well at all. After this confusing, frustrating of a game against the New England Patriots, the Arizona Cardinals end up falling to the New England Patriots 20-17 from a missed field goal from Zane Gonzalez. Now we're seeing the hashtags blow up everywhere. Fire Zane Gonzalez. And at this point, I do not blame anybody for saying this. Guys, this game, to me, in a nutshell, it screams a trend that's been happening through the entirety of the NFL 2020 season for the Arizona Cardinals. We're losing to the teams that we should be beating, and we're beating the teams that people are saying that we don't have a chance against. It's happening time and time again. I am so upset about this game and how it actually turned out. Usually what I do on my post games is I have subscribers come on here and basically we ask questions, what's happening, how they feel about the game and all that different stuff. But this stream, I want to do things a little different. I want to go ahead and see if we can hear from you guys. Now, I'm going to open up the phone lines, but a different way. Now, usually how I used to open up the phone lines, obviously I put a phone number on here and everybody just basically called in. We're going to do things a little different this time around. If you guys do a super chat, follow me on Instagram, and then email me on there and I can send you a link. I'll send you a link on there so you can get onto the stream that way. I'll give you about 2 or 3 minutes to explain what happened to the Arizona Cardinals, what exactly is going on within this situation. So if you guys are interested in doing that, and getting on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube show, obviously, follow me on Instagram. All you need to do is search up AZ Sports Fan, same little logo, hit a follow, and go ahead and send me a DM, and I'll send you a link to get onto the show if you guys are interested. Now, if it's going to be an abundance amount of people, obviously, I'm going to choose the people who are super chatting in as to like who is going to be the one to like, obviously donating to the channel, all that different stuff. So guys, that's what we're going to roll through here. I'll go ahead and continuously remind you guys what we're trying to do today. But honestly, this game in a nutshell was probably one of the most frustrating things I've seen in quite some time. Now, personally, I hate watching post-game like interviews by players, by coaches. The reason for that is because we hear the same thing constantly. It's constantly hearing the exact same thing over and over again. We didn't do enough. Yeah, obviously you didn't do enough, but we didn't do enough in those other 4 games as well. And this is the frustrating part about the Arizona Cardinals is that we don't seem to be learning from the situation that we're living through right now. And this is the most frustrating part. And you guys, if you guys watched my reaction video, you already know like how I feel about the situation. So what we're going to do, we got our first super chat in the house. It's Red C in the house, a big time viewer here of the Arizona Cardinals sports fan YouTube channel here. We're going to get him on here. Let me get you the link right now. Red C, give me 1 second. And then we'll get you on, man. We'll get you on because bottom line, man, I want to hear from what you guys have to hear. You guys already heard what I said. Everybody is fully aware of, how I feel about this game. There's no point of beating a dead horse. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So do me a big favor. Follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and let me know that you want to be on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, and I'll send you a link. You just got to click on the link and obviously get on the show. Now, if you do get on, please, no cussing. I don't want to get demonetized. I know we're all pissed. I understand it, but no cussing. Yeah, that's pretty much my only thing that I have to say. So go ahead and jump on. Let me know. Follow me on Instagram if you have not yet already. If you already follow me, just say, hey, I'm such and such. I want to be on the show. Let me know. I'll send you a link right now. But right now we have Red C in the house because he did donate to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Gave us a grateful $5 donation. I'll give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for doing that. We're going to get you on the show right now as soon as you can get on. But yeah, let's take it to the comments here real quick. Everybody's pretty much saying exactly the same thing. They're hurt. They're confused. They don't know exactly like how to feel right now. And I'm right there in the same boat with you too. So I don't want you guys to feel like you guys are the only ones feeling like that. Like literally after this game, I could not watch any more football. I could not watch any more football today. There was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bucks. I couldn't watch it. I had no interest in it. Absolutely no interest in watching that game. So because I'm so like confused in what the heck is going on with this Arizona Cardinals team. That's the truth of the matter here. I want us to win. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are saying that, hey, that's just, second year of Cliff Kingsbury. But here's the truth of the matter, guys. When are we going to start setting our expectations up here? When are we going to start doing that? When are we going to start holding these people that are making millions and millions of dollars accountable and really say, hey, why are we getting these things done second year? Multiple teams are doing it. It's not something that we just automatically, I came up with on top of my head. There is teams that do it time and time again. But why can we not hold this Arizona Cardinal team accountable? It's because we're constantly losing. Yeah, I think we're so content as a fan base right now that we're just like, hey, we're better than last year. We're watchable. And I think that's where our standard is right now. And it's frustrating because me as an Arizona Cardinal fan, when I'm watching a football game, I don't want to see that we improved from last year. I want to see us win. And right now, coming after the bye week, the Arizona Cardinals are a terrible, terrible offensive team. We don't look the same at all. The momentum that we had going into the bye week and what we're showing right now, and I'm talking about this game, I'm talking about the Bills game was lucky. Let's be honest here. We could easily be a 5-5 team right now. No, 6 and we can easily be a would it be like a 5-6 team right now, easily, because we're not capitalizing on the things that we need to get done. And that's the most frustrating and aggravating part of this whole situation right now. So we're going to go ahead and wait for Red Sea. I'm not sure if he's getting on the show here. I went ahead and sent him a link. So Red Sea, if you are in the house, I sent you a link on Instagram. Let me know if you are going to be available to get on here. If not, if anybody else is available, I am wanting to get you guys on the YouTube channel here. But what you guys need to do is follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM. Say, hey, I want to be on the show. I'll send you a link. You click on the link. Either if you want the camera on or you don't want the camera on, that's completely up to you. But I want to get your guys' opinions on this whole situation right now. All right, guys, who wants to come on to the show? Because honestly, right now we're sitting with, you guys already heard my opinion. And here's the thing. You guys already heard my opinion, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Perfect. We have Red Sea in the house. Let's take a look to see if we can hear him. Give me a second. Hey, Red Sea, you are on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. How are you doing, my friend? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just walked in my house. I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Hey, man, sorry. I had it down just a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let me find out what's the best way about doing this. Let me get my headphones on. All right, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect, dude. Thank you so much for coming on, man. It means the world to me. Let me know how you're feeling right now after this Arizona Cardinal loss.
Oh, I'm gonna feel a lot worse when I have to go to work tomorrow.
I agree, man. I agree.
It's like I missed half the game anyway because I was at work, and I didn't get off until 2, and the game started at 1 o'clock for me.
Right.
It's like I come back, and I see like, oh, hey, our defense is doing good, and then I watch the rest of the game. First of all, that call on Isaiah Simmons should not have happened.
Yeah.
I actually had to watch the Chiefs game because it was playing where I was. And I was just like, I saw 2 roughing the passes that should not have been roughing the passes. So apparently that's just a theme of the week. Stupid call is because you tap a quarterback because, can't hurt the quarterbacks now. We don't want to end up like Denver.
Right.
I'm being very restrictive right now because I could cuss up a storm right now, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, and I'm right there with you, man. I think what you're feeling, most people on this stream right now, is feeling the excruciating confusion, pain, hurt, all that different thing in one kind of bow here. I don't understand what's going on here, man. I really don't. Everybody wants to fire Zane, but who else is out there? I mean, let's be honest. Do you know of any other kicker that can be better?
Apparently, what we're trying to do. Okay, this is the master. This is the 10,000 IQ play. We're tanking for the kicker from Missouri, the female kicker from Missouri. That's who we're tanking for. We got to make sure we draft her first round. We're gonna trade up to the number 1 overall pick with the Jets, and we're gonna take the kicker. That's what we're gonna do. That's a master plan here.
I wouldn't put it past the Cardinals at this point, man.
But
Honestly,
like,
it's frustrating, man.
Zane's been here for 3 years now. I think. What was it?
Yeah,
3 years? Two and
if
a half,
not
maybe.
more. Mm-hmm.
2.5. So like his first year here, he couldn't make the clutch kicks. That was the big problem with him that I had going into 2019. In 2019, he made all the clutch kicks that we needed him to anyway. We weren't in position in a lot of games, but he made the kicks necessary. So I'm like, oh, okay, we don't need a kicker now. And now we're the Chicago Bears. We'd win a lot of games if we had a kicker. It's just like he's cost us 3 games, almost cost us 4 or 5. You can argue the Bills game, even though I don't think he missed one there. We should have lost the Seahawks game, but then Isaiah Simmons bailed him out.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's so frustrating when you do everything right. Drake Kirkpatrick comes back, gets the interception. He returns it to their side of the field. You gain yardage. You gain yards. What do? You miss a 45-yard field goal, and then they go down the field, get a stupid roughing the whoever call, and you lose. It's just like it's so annoying that we have to deal with this.
You're right, man.
And we haven't beaten the Rams since 2016, so I don't know if we're going to beat the Rams. But
yeah, I'm not really optimistic right now, man, about the Rams coming up. I'm going to be 110% honest here. This team has defeated me.
It has so much potential to be so good. So much potential.
Yeah.
But we probably would have done a lot better if we had Larry. But Keyshawn Johnson did make some nice plays. But I'm just so defeated right now. I can't even.
I know. I'm right there with you, man. All right,
it sucks for me because I live up here. It sucks. I can't avoid them.
Yeah. It's only gonna get worse since you are on the East Coast, man. Let me tell you that right now.
It even sucks. Someone was wearing a Jordan Mayo or whatever his name was jersey where it was. I was so upset. Oh my god.
All right, brother, man. Hope you get some rest, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, at least we have the draft to look forward to. I'll be here for that coverage.
Yeah. Free agency too, right?
Got you on them prospect. Well, we don't have any money, but
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. That was our guy Red Sea here. So here's the truth of the matter, guys. It's frustrating, man. It is, and I'm right there with every single one of you guys. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Give me a second. Let me change my microphone out here real quick. 1 second. All right, guys. If you guys are interested in being on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM, and I can get you onto the. Sorry, let me just repeat that again. If you guys are interested in becoming on the show, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM. Let me know that you want to be on the show, and I can get you onto the AZ Sports Fan. I want to hear from you guys already. You've already heard from me. It's been time and time again that you guys already heard from me. If you haven't seen my reaction, I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper. This is your opportunity to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM. I'm currently right now looking at every single one of my DMs, and I'm waiting for people to kind of come in and see exactly what's going on. Now, I get it. Most of the time, people do not want to talk about Arizona Cardinals, especially off a frustrating loss like the one we just endured right now. So we do have a new person here that we're going to go ahead and get on. Let's see here. I think it's going to be James. So James, if you're watching, I just sent you a link to your Instagram here. So go ahead and do me one big favor. Click on that link. The only exceptions, the only rules I have as far as being on the show, just don't cuss. Just I guess, yeah, I don't want to be demonetized and stuff like that. I know we're all frustrated. I completely get it, but just do me one big favor. Just don't cuss. But yeah, we're going to get James in the house right now. Let's take a look to see what he has to say. But bottom line, man, I'm defeated. I'm not going to lie to you, man. This is a very, very boring game. This game was really frustrating from the beginning. The only reason why we got 7 points to start this game was because we had a tip ball and Marcus Golden got an awesome interception. But honestly, getting that 7 points was probably really lucky. But we'll see what happens here. We're gonna get we're gonna get somebody else on here real quick. And here's where Berkler, yeah, exactly. 7 unanswered points. Yeah, absolutely. Completely mind-boggling pain. I completely agree with you, man. I don't think that you're wrong here. How does an Arizona Cardinal team going from being one of the best offenses out there just automatically get shut down? Now, I get it. Bill Belichick is genius. I get it. Right there with you. What I've been noticing, what he was doing a lot was basically crowding he was crowding like the defensive line. He was basically bringing everybody up, which I can see how that can be a little intimidating. But the run game was working for most of it. For the most part, the run game was working. Why the heck did we stop the run game? I don't get it. Like, I just honestly do not understand it at all. So let's go ahead. Right now, we're waiting for James to get on right now. I think he might be getting everything situated, but we do have another person that just DM'd me. I do not know how to pronounce the name, but he did say hi. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot you an email right now. So I believe it's Harshith, if I'm not mistaken. I just sent you an email. If you can do me one big favor, my friend, get onto your Instagram, click on the link. If I don't get you right away, then I'll get you in the waiting room. And once we're done with everybody else, then we'll kind of go from there on out, guys. But this is how we're going to play it this come around, because let's be honest here. You guys heard exactly what I have to say already. There's nothing that anybody can change my mind about this Arizona Cardinal team. How bad, how defeated I feel right now from a season that was looking awesome. A season that was looking like the sky's the limit. Now, we personally can still go sky's the limit. We have 5 games left in the season. Completely get it. Completely understand it. But the truth of the matter here is the fact that I don't know, man. Like, for some reason, this offense just really fell off. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it. We're getting everybody starting to follow the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube here. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm seeing a lot of notifications. Obviously, you guys can't see it on your end, but I'm seeing a lot of people starting to follow me. So they're probably just trying to get onto the stream, because let's be honest here. I mean, if you guys are watching this is your opportunity to really come on here and let us know exactly how you're feeling, what exactly is going on with this Cardinal team, man. All right, let's go ahead and keep reading here. So James, I'm not sure if you saw it, and I think it said that you did see it. So James, are you coming on? So while we're waiting for James or for everybody else to go ahead and message, let's go ahead and just read to the comments here. The comments are going to be something that we can definitely go ahead and read into here for the time being. So let's read the comments. So we have Ben saying the Rams is a must win. Yeah, absolutely. I do not disagree with you now. The Rams is a must win. Now, I think they ended up losing against the San Francisco 49ers, which helps us. That's awesome. Cool. But honestly, I don't care, man. I don't care who's winning, who's losing. I want the Arizona Cardinals to win. That's all I care about. Let's figure out what we need to do here on our end, and then we'll figure out exactly what we need to do from there on out. Perfect. We got somebody coming in here into the waiting room. We got James in the waiting room right now. I think we're kind of waiting for him to kind of get situated. So we're going to get him showing up here shortly. We have King Savage Kool-Aid. I'm not even going to watch the Rams versus Cardinals game. I can see what's going to happen. So yeah, we have Cardinal fans already defeated, man. And that's the thing. I don't blame the Cardinal fans at all. I don't blame you guys, man. I don't at all. The situation that we're living in right now is with a head coach that is not learning from anything that we're doing. Any losses, we're seeing it over and over again. Over and over again is what we're seeing it. And we're not seeing anything get better. And this is the frustrating part of it all. Why are we losing to the teams that we know we can beat? Why? I don't understand it. We got KZ plays 18, hashtag sign destroying. Yeah, I think that's that YouTuber guy, right? That like hits field goals. I mean, I know that hopefully that's a joke. I mean, I honestly don't think that the Cardinals are going to do that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. We got Colton on here saying the whole league is laughing at us again because we are inconsistent and lose trash teams we should destroy. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I completely get it. Completely 100% agree with you, man. Let's see if James is available here to speak right now. Let's take a look here. Oh, nope, he's gone now. I don't know where he went. Let's take a look here. I know I had another Instagram message here. Okay, so we have our guy Luke. that's going to go ahead and join in. I'm going to send you a email right now. I'm going to send you a link, Luke. If you could do me one big favor and get on this link and go ahead and use your phone, use your webcam, whatever the situation is. Yeah. We got Highness saying, everybody calm down. Okay. I don't agree. Okay, so if we can get you, Highness, to give us a call in, I would love to hear your perspective, and I would love for you to, like, I guess, move, like, help everybody not jumping off the cliff. If you want to call in, man, by all means, I would love to hear exactly what you have to say. Because honestly, everybody calm down with 5 games left in the like the season left. The Cardinals aren't looking good at all. So this comment would definitely come clutch, and it would definitely come in great if we were learning from our mistakes but we're still the most penalized team in the NFL. For some reason, the offense decided to go asleep. I honestly do feel like Kyler Murray wasn't 100%. Zane Gonzalez is missing clutch kicks. So I don't know. I say it's a good enough reason for everybody to freak out. So I'll go ahead and say this. Everybody, go ahead and feel whatever you want to feel. We do got somebody in the house. It is going to be, everybody keeps disappearing. Luke, I was going to get you on here. Let me see if James can get on here real quick. Give me 1 second. Device not connected. So yeah, it seems like we're running into some technical difficulties with people getting on here. Luke, I did see you for a split second, but it seemed like you just kind of went away. So if you want to jump back on, James, I'm seeing something here that says device is not connected. So you're probably maybe, I don't know, maybe do it with your smartphone, because it's really easy. All you need to do is click on the link and you can get on. So we got Highness back in the house saying, we got the Eagles and Giants promised in the bag W's. But here's the thing, like, how can we sit here and say that these are easy wins? Now, honestly, I'm right there with you. I want to believe that the Arizona Cardinals can win. I do. But why are we to the teams that we should be beating is my concern. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's keep reading on to the comments. I think everybody's having some technical difficulties getting on. Let's see what Seth has to say. Seth, AZ Sports fan, I think we should beat the Lions, Dolphins, Seahawks in this game also. If we were 9-1 for all overall in the NFC West, who agrees with me? Yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing. With the NFL, it's all the, shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's what the NFL, and we can always kind of look, in the past and be like, well, we could have been this. Yeah, we definitely could have if the Arizona Cardinals did what they should have done. And the thing is that the Arizona Cardinals are so inconsistent right now. And I'm talking more of the offense more than anything. Yes, the defense has it at its moments, but the defense played really decent. I honestly do feel like the defense held their own against Cam Newton. Now, there was 2 plays that he ended up converting, like 3rd and longs, which were really concerning and really frustrating. Especially the last 3rd down that he ended up getting, where Isaiah Simmons like knocked him outside and he got that flag put on him. But this is the stuff that we're looking at, man. We're getting a 4-6 team coming in, and we should win, but we just don't. We're not winning the games that we should be winning, and that's the frustrating part. And as to believe, to like what Highness was saying earlier, like to relax, I can't tell you guys to relax when honestly I'm freaking out too. We got, let's take a look here. We need to be more aggressive on defense. Okay. I respect that. I was actually super concerned or super curious as to why we weren't seeing a lot of Buda Baker blitzes. That was really weird. I don't know why we somehow stopped doing Buda Baker blitzes. Everything just kind of stopped. I don't know. That was really weird. Peko was pretty good. He did hit pretty good game. Isaiah Simmons had a really good game as well. Yeah, let's keep on reading to the comments though. Let's take a look to see what you guys have to say. We got Akon saying, it's not even funny anymore. If we lose to the Rams, please end our season. That's the thing, man. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you at all. At all. We got Roberto back in the house. Just don't send threats like the Packers fan. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we definitely don't want to get to that level. Yeah, that's a little excessive. Let me tell you that right now. What Green Bay did to Valdez-Scantling was really dumb and really silly. We got to go ahead and make sure that there is a difference between life, like real life, and the fact that, um, real life, and basically the fact that, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got James in the house. Let's go ahead and see if we can add James on here. James, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Hey, James, how you doing? You are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, my friend. Please tell me how you're feeling. What happened in this game?
I don't know. It was just completely disappointment and all, and I just couldn't believe what happened. But there's really not much you can do.
Yeah.
Um, Basically, what I've been telling all my friends is that, yeah, we failed and whatnot, but you just got to focus on the next game. We got 5 more games, and if we can't win them, we can't win them. It's just keep focusing on the next game.
I agree, man. So do you think that, I guess if you would give like an MVP or a game ball, and I know it's really hard to do that right now, who would you give it to?
Mhm.
Like, I think the defense did really decent, but do you have a specific player that you would give it to?
Probably Buda Baker, probably, I
Buda?
would say.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
That's
definitely.
fair, man.
Then
Well,
also, I'm also in a group on Facebook called the Arizona Sports Fanatics, and they're all blaming Cliff Kingsbury and they're blaming Kyler. Somebody wanted
yeah,
to trade Kyler for some reason. I just said what
that's
my
weird.
opinion is. It's bad play calling,
Yeah.
and it was for both teams. And Zane cost us the game.
Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. I know we have 5 games left, but I want an honest opinion here. Like, just what we're looking at so far, do you think playoffs are still reachable? Now, granted, the Rams did lose, so that's good for that. But do you think the playoffs are still attainable?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yes, I do. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
hmm
Awesome. Well, that's good to know, man. Because honestly, I know a lot of people are saying all these things that, either fire Zane, get rid of Cliff Kingsbury. The trading Kyler is really weird. That's the first
I
time I've heard
know.
that. But
Someone said he's like, oh, let's just trade him to the Jets and get the first round pick. And I'm like, I don't want another chance of getting like a Josh Rosen or a Sam Bradford.
yeah, I agree with you there, man. Honestly, I think this is the moment where a lot of people are kind of just saying a little gibberish stuff right now because we're upset, and it's rightfully so, man. I don't get what's
Yeah.
going on with this Cardinals team. I don't get it. Why are we losing to the teams that we should win? I don't understand
Right.
it.
I know. Easy.
Yeah. Well, brother, thank you so very much for joining in here, man. I'll go ahead and let you
Oh,
go
yeah, no
from
problem.
here. Have a great rest of your
Alrighty.
day, and I'll check that Facebook group out.
Alrighty, you too. Thank you.
All right, brother. Bye. All right. Next, we have Luke in the house. Luke, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Brother, can you hear me there?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Hey, Luke. Hey, you're kind of cutting off just a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I think the connection is pretty bad right now, my friend. Let me take a look here. 1 second. Okay. All right. So I think we kind of had just technical difficulties on either my side or Luke's side, but he might be coming back in. But we do got a super chat from Spartan7. Thank you so very much, my friend. $4.99. I'll go ahead and give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for that. He says, we should have taken the the dang 3 points to end the half. We're getting the ball to start third anyways. Also, Kyler should have ran that third. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree. I'm tired of the aggressive play calls. I'm tired of it. Let's not go aggressive for just one game, and let's see where it takes us. I know when it works, everything's awesome. Cliff Kingsbury is looking like a genius that everybody wants him to be. But when they don't work, it hurts. When it doesn't work, this is the result of what we're looking at right now. We're losing 1-score games time and time again, and it's really frustrating. So I'm right there with you right there, Spartan7. So we almost had Luke on here, but it seems like he keeps getting off. I think we might be having some technical difficulties. I apologize, guys. All right, let's take a look to see if there's anybody else on here that wants to go ahead and get onto the stream. I have no other people on my DMs as of right now, at least new people. But let me know what you guys have to think. Everybody in the chat, if you were to give me one big reason, and I mean the biggest reason out there, and I know we can name multiple different reasons out there. What is the biggest reason why we lost this game? That's what I want to know right now. Go ahead and put it in the comments below. If you do a super chat, you have more of a better opportunity to be like highlighted on in your comment being read. So just keep that in mind. But I want to know what you guys think is the biggest turnover or like momentum swing for this Patriots team to basically get the win over the Arizona Cardinals, man. All right, let's take a look here. We have Hank Hill saying always penalties. Yeah, still, and we're not learning from it. Time and time again, same different stuff, same day. It's frustrating, but it is the truth of the nature, man. That's what we have to deal with right now. Penalties for days. We have Kevid Jordan saying red zone struggles. Yep, absolutely. For some reason, when we get to the red zone, we don't do anything. I don't get it. I don't understand what the heck is going on with this team. I honestly do feel like Cliff Kingsbury isn't going anywhere. I don't think he is. But we need to get an offensive coordinator for Cliff Kingsbury. Now, I know I saw somebody up here somewhere in the comments like a lot earlier up saying the fact that we should get Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy is not going to be an offensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals. He's already an offensive coordinator to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are probably going to win another Super Bowl. Why in the living heck would you leave that situation to come to us? It's not going to happen. Now, if it's a head coaching position, yeah, I can see that happen. But that's the truth of the nature right now that we have. Let's take a look here. We have another person that wants to do a live. Let me get him the link. 1 second. All right, perfect. I believe it's Dow. Yep. If you want to go ahead and go on there, I just went ahead and sent you the link, my friend. Get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Pretty much exactly how we did it last time. I want to hear your reasons as to why we lost. Here is another. Yep, Highness. I agree with you here. I didn't agree with your last one, but I do agree with you in this one. Special teams was MIA. Not only that Zane Gonzalez missed a field goal, obviously, but our special teams in general that day was bad, so bad. There was like 2 big punt returns from the Patriots that ended up getting them the upper hand. And I completely agree to the fact of the matter right now that the Patriots, whatever game plan that they had, which I think was to slow down this game and make sure that our offense wasn't on the field, it worked to a T. They did a very, very good job maintaining Kyler Murray. There was nothing as a threat for Kyler Murray to do anything. Bill Belichick did a very good job. And I mentioned this in my preview video that I was really scared about this because Bill Belichick has a ability to make sure that your top players are not effective. And that's exactly what he did here. All right, let's go ahead. We're waiting for Dow. Let's take a look here. All right, we got Luke back in the house. Let me see if we can. Hey, Luke, are you there? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Same. Yeah, I don't know if it's my headphones, but I was listening. I was talking to Red Sea earlier, and everything seemed to be good, and I'm using the same headphones. So I'm not sure, Luke, but I don't think we're getting a really good connection right now. We do got another super chat in the house. It is his dudeness number 2. Can we take the points before the half? I'll give you a golf clap, my friend, because I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. Let's stop being aggressive. Let's stop doing the things that we feel like we need to do and just take the points. For the love of God, please go for the field goal. Like, that's all we need right now. Go for the field goal. That's all we need. All right, guys, let's go ahead. So thank you so very much, his dudeness. With another $5 donation, I'll go ahead and give you a quick dab. Thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Let's take a look here. I believe Luke said if we take off the headphones, it probably could work. Let's try it. Can you hear me, Luke?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's still bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. All right. It's going back on here. So we got Dow in the house. What's up, dude? How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for being on the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube, my friend.
What's good, man? Thanks for having me again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Hey, are you having that back feed as well on your end?
No, I just had the stream open on my iPad, so I'll just turn it off. So it's all good.
Okay. Give me a second, man. It might be me. 1 second here.
All right.
Yeah, because it sounds bad, and I think it might be me. I think Luke was right. All right, brother, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly right now.
Man, what's with this headphones?
Is it better now? Or
Of course this would happen. All right, 1 second, dude.
All good, all good.
Yeah, it sounds like a cricket. It's like a noise.
Oh wow.
Let me, and it's actually outside here. Let's do this. Let's get you out. Let's bring you back. Hey, what's up, Dow? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's this. I think it might be like my either connection or something on here. Let me see if I can. Let's do this. Do you know how you can do a This is not gonna work. Give me a second. You're not the first person, man. I think it has to do with me.
Okay, got you.
Let me. Okay, I think I hear you good.
Okay, hear me?
Okay, so yeah, I can hear you good. So let's do this.
All right.
How do you feel about the Arizona Cardinals? What went wrong? I'll let you take it from the floor. I'll stop talking.
All right. Yeah, so I was just watching the game more so from the second half on, and I just saw that we couldn't score the ball. We couldn't be the number one offense in the league that everyone talks that we are. And I just didn't see that. I just saw a lot of short passes. Like Kenyon did pretty well for the most part, but I didn't see us really launching the ball deep that much. So I'm kind of disappointed in that.
I agree, man. I definitely completely agree with you there. Why aren't we using DeAndre Hopkins to his fullest potential is beyond me. How do you feel about Zane Gonzalez? I mean, I know what you're going to say, but let me know how you feel about him. Do you think he should be leaving by the offseason?
Yeah, I want to give them to the offseason. I don't want to cut any player like mid-season. That just kind of messes up their mental and like their, just their whole family thing. But yeah, I mean, he's not really performing as he should. So if he doesn't really win us a game or two at the end of the season, then he can go because it's a what have you done for me type league. So he hasn't really done much for us.
You're right, man. You're right. And we got an actual comment here that actually I love. I want to hear your opinion on this. We have it from Nick L saying, I'm an Oakland A's fan, so obviously it's baseball. I heard rumors from an A's insider that Kyler wants to play baseball still. What do you think about that, my friend?
Hey Nick, I'm born and raised in the Bay Area. I'm an A's fan also. So yeah, I was happy when we drafted Kyler, but I'm a Cardinals fan at the same time, and we need Kyler on the Cardinals. Kyler does not need to play baseball. That's fine if he does, but I think he knows his value more, and that's being a quarterback in the National Football League instead of a shortstop for the A's that aren't really the best team in baseball at the same time. So it's like he knows he has the opportunity to take the Cardinals to the next level, and I think he's going to stay with that.
I love it, man. A quick question for you, my friend. We have 5 games left in these season here. Are we a playoff team or are we not?
I mean, we're a playoff team if we win 4 games because I'm looking at the division and the standings and stuff, and the Vikings won today too, so they're 5-6, and they're like right there for that last wild card spot. And we have to play the Rams twice. So I say if we split the Rams, beat the Niners, beat the Eagles and Giants, that's the only way we make it to the playoffs. Like no sugarcoating it.
I agree, man. I agree. I know that this is a game where, I don't know, dude. I was scratching my head from the beginning of it. It just started off weird. I knew that this was going to be like an ugly defensive battle, like a small scoring game. I just didn't expect for the Arizona Cardinals to put this type of performance out. Honestly, I really didn't, and I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, you should be because it's like, yeah, we get Bill Belichick is on the other side and stuff, but we're going in each week saying we have the best offense in the NFL, so we shouldn't be scoring. What is that? We had like 10 points today or something, like something.
Yeah, we had a total of 17, but let's be honest,
17.
that one that we got from like the field goal, like we got lucky that we started off like where we started. Like we're just starting off really slow again. But brother, we got now people starting wanting to jump on. So I'll let you go. Thank you so very much for joining, my friend. Have a great rest of your night.
Man. Okay? You too, man. I'll stay on the stream.
Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys, quick shout out to Big Will with another $5 donation. Thank you so very much, my friend. He says pissed with a mad face. I'm right there with you, man. I am upset. I cannot find myself to be happy tomorrow. I just can't. I'm really upset. I hate Zane right now. I'm upset with Cliff Kingsbury. I want Kyler to play better. If he's not 100%, then I understand why. But as to the information that we were given here, he's 100%. So I don't understand this game that we saw here. It's obvious that he's not 100%. Let's go ahead and try up Luke right now. Luke, can you hear me? I'm so sorry about all the technical difficulties, but can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Don't sweat it. I go to school a lot of times, and the internet's horrible, so it's all good.
Hey, try it again. I'm just going to mute myself. So let me know what you feel about this game real quick. I'm going to mute myself. I think that might help. Go ahead.
For me, it's really disappointing. I was really expecting this to be the game where we come back from the Seahawks loss. We had more time to game plan and get ready. But the main thing is it didn't look like Kyler Murray was as explosive as a lot of other games, and it's a real shame to say that we're 6-5, but at the same time, like, we could very easily be 5-6. The Bills game was lucky, and I honestly think we are one defensive draft pick or another like second receiver away from really being like top of the NFC West. I really do think that, but I just hope Kyler Murray gets back to 100% because I really want to see that Kyler Murray where he's running and he's going. He's really explosive. He's not afraid to throw it deep to DeAndre Hopkins because that's our guy. I mean, we trade. He's our big guy, and I really didn't see like at all us going deep.
I agree with you there, man. I definitely agree with you. Now looking at the draft right now, are you starting to doubt the pick of Isaiah Simmons, being that Christian Kirk doesn't seem like the guy? I mean, did this game change your mind at all about Christian Kirk at all? Like, be honest with me, my friend.
It did. I mean, that slant, the fact that he didn't catch that's big, and that's kind of what separates from being okay and being like a really quality receiver. And Christian Kirk just didn't make that catch, and that was his opportunity, and he didn't make the most out of it. And this was the game, so yeah, I just don't. We either get a DB. I think we get a DB in the first round because I don't want to see any more of us getting cooked. It wasn't in the Patriots game, but like I think the Seahawks, we got cooked every play. But we also got to get maybe. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Maybe defensive line.
Yeah, I would say that.
Quick, last question I have for you, and thank you so much for joining on, by the way. Do you still think the Arizona Cardinals, 5 games left on the season, is a playoff team, and why?
It's really hard to say. I would say yes. No, actually, I'll actually say no here because it's really hard. Kyler Murray, I don't think he's going to be 100% even next week. The Rams, I think they just came off a loss against the 49ers. They're going to be hungry. They're going to want to destroy us. And I just think, especially Jalen Ramsey, in my opinion, he's like the second best corner in the league. And I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to be isolated. So we either really put our hands in DeAndre Hopkins or Kyler Murray just hopefully gets 100% and balls out. But, I mean, I think the Eagles and Giants, we should win. But I don't even know if I can say that anymore because we have this stigma to just lose to Lions, Carolina, these teams that are so easy to beat, and we somehow lose.
Bro, you are spitting completely like fire stuff right now, and everybody in the chat is like, man, get this kid back on. Thank you so much, man. You're absolutely 100% right. I love the approach that you're taking it right now. I think that sometimes we kind of get lost with, everybody every year is going to be Super Bowl bound, but let's be honest, I don't think the Arizona Cardinals are Super Bowl bound, but I think we all at least wanted playoffs, and hopefully we can get it, but we'll see, right?
Yeah, completely. I mean, if not this year, I think because we're still a developing team, I think next year is going to be a big year. Like, I think that's going to be, we're going to really show who we are as a team. And a lot of guys are going to have to come out big. I mean, we also have Chandler Jones. He's going to be coming back.
Yeah.
But,
Perfect, man. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, brother. I'm going to let you go because I have somebody else here on the line. But hey, when we do this again, definitely feel free to DM me and I'll see if I can get you back on the show, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Have a great rest of your night.
You too.
All right, guys. That was our guy, Luke. He was dropping some knowledge here. We got somebody else here, Kyle Jones. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can kind of hear you. So I think the trick that we've been doing is let me mute myself and then can you turn up your volume just a little bit?
Yeah, is it better now? Possibly. So very I don't really know how to put this. It was very
One second here, my friend, because I can hear you, but it's super, super choppy. And I think it's all me. I don't think it's had anything to do with you guys, but give me 1 second here, okay?
All right.
All right, let's take a look to see. Can you talk right now? Let me mute myself.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Better?
Yeah, brother, I can hear you. Perfect. So this is how we're going to roll. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to put myself on mute, and then we'll kind of go from there. So let me know what your initial reaction to this game is right now, man. How are you feeling? What happened in this game?
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised at all. Every game that I'm confident in, we end up losing. Like, as in, like, the Panthers game. I thought we were going to smoke them by 30, and we get dropped. Zane has been very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. And I think that we should put Nugent in. He's a veteran. He's from the practice squad, and he has something to show. So that's kind of how mine was. My feelings.
Well, that's fair. What do you think about the lack of, I guess, throws to DeAndre Hopkins?
Well, I mean, we traded a second-round pick, and that can also turn into a star. And, you get the best wide receiver in the league. You expect to throw at least, I would say, 7 targets or 7 catches to him every single game, and Cliff is not giving it to him.
I agree, man. Next question I have for you, Christian Kirk. What do you think about him? I know I have some people on the chat saying, hey, we're being too hard, or I don't like him. What is your thoughts on Christian Kirk? Did this game change anything in your mind about Christian Kirk?
Not at all. He's still a very promising wide receiver, 100%. I feel like he could be a number 1 in the next couple of years if we can condition him correctly. So that drop was a heartbreaker, though.
Yeah, it definitely was. Last question I have for you, my friend. Is the Arizona Cardinals a playoff contending team? And let me know why.
It depends how Cliff is going to go. Like, if he can, learn from his mistakes, then I would say yes. But if he can't learn from his mistakes, and Vance Joseph still makes the same mistakes over and over, especially with Kirkpatrick, I see us going 8-8 at best.
Okay, that's fair, man. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yep, we have 5 games left in the season right now, and I need the offense to wake up, man. That's all I got to say. The offense needs to wake up and show that we were, the best offense in the league at one point, and we're not looking at like it right now. But thank you so very much for your time, my friend. We'll see if we can get you back on another stream. Go Cardinals, man. Thank you.
Go Cardinals.
Perfect, man. So that was our guy, Kyle, man. Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot of people kind of a little on the both sides of everything. There's people that are like a little calmer and saying, hey, obviously this is not our year, which I completely get it. I get that aspect of it all. And then there's those other people that pretty much you want everybody fired. So this is the truth of the matter here right now, guys, that we're living in an NFL season right now where there was so much promise for this Arizona Cardinal team, and being that it's getting taken away from us week after week is a lot to digest. It's a lot to digest right now, and I don't know how to handle it personally too. So that's one of the main reasons why I opened up the phone lines, because I love to listen to what you guys have to say as well. But we do have another super chat from Colin P in the house. Thank you so very much, man. I'll give you a quick dab. It says, if I had $1 for every time Cliff says you got to give them credit and in an interview, he's an actual robot. I love that. Yes. And here's the thing, man. one of the things I said earlier in the stream is I hate watching interviews from players and I hate watching it from coaches because they're a broken record. Is exactly what it is. They are a broken record. They probably have a script to read off of, and they say the same things over and over again. And it's frustrating because as a fan, I don't really know. Like, if you're going to ask me, like, what do I want them to say? I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want them to say, but I hate that they're saying the same things over and over again because it's a scapegoat, in my opinion. I get they have to be politically correct. I get that they get fines, and I get that they get in trouble from, Bidwell, Kime, whoever the situation is. But this is the situation that we're living in right now. When things don't produce, I want heads to roll. And that's the situation. And I think a lot of fans are kind of in the same situation right now. Obviously, we're not firing anybody. Nobody's going to get fired. But if we can somehow get some sort of, I don't know, information that things are going to change and actually change, if we can pinpoint can we hear from the coaches that everything that we're saying here, that Zane Gonzalez needs to get working on, getting better, then I feel like we would be a little happier. You know what I mean? I feel like we would be a little happier as a fan base if we can get more of a Bruce Arians. So we have AZ Cards, NRD 11/Noah. An offensive coordinator will definitely help. I agree, man. I completely agree. An offensive coordinator would definitely help the Arizona Cardinals from here on out. Completely agree. So we have Raymond says, how do I call in? So what you need to do is you need to add me on Instagram and then shoot me a DM. And then what I will do is I'll send you a link so you can go ahead and click on the link and you're able to get into the stream that way. So if you don't have an Instagram, there's also Twitter, but you got to let me know that you send me an email because I'm not really looking at Twitter right now. I'm actually looking at my DMs and making sure that whoever sends me a DM, you're going to get on the show, or at least I'll try to get you on. We got Adam with the 99 cents donation. Thank you so very much, my friend. That means the world to me. I appreciate you. So yeah, if you guys are just getting into the stream right now, I'm allowing subscribers to get onto the show right now. All you need to do is add me on Instagram. It's going to be the AZ Sports Fan. It's really the same logo that I have on my YouTube. Shoot me a DM, say, hey, I want to be on the show. And what I'll do is I'll send you a link and how to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube here so we can hear your guys' opinion. Because obviously you guys already heard what I have to say. And I think it's really important here to hear what you guys have to say. But again, thank you so very much, Adam. We'll give you another quick dab, my friend. We have the Bird Gang Life saying, don't blame K1. He's not 100% and bad coaching. Here's the thing. I don't obviously think that Kyler Murray is 100% to blame. And I don't think he's 100% either. I agree with you. But we cannot shelter players from not taking blame, if that makes sense. I agree with you. He's not 100% to blame. I think the blame is everywhere. I think the blame is on our wide receiving core. I think the blame is on the coaching staff from not sitting the situation. Why we stopped running the ball, I don't know. Why did our offense take this long? I don't know. I think the blame is equally shared amongst the offensive coaches, players, and all that different stuff. So I'm not going to say that Kyler Murray does not have a little bit to blame, because he does. He does have a little bit to blame, because during RPOs, he does have the ability to pull the ball away and convert a first down like Cam Newton did to us. So I agree with you. It's not 100% on Kyler, but I do think he shares a little bit of the blame on this loss. We got Adam back in the house with another $1.99 donation. Thank you so very much, my friend. Quick dab. He says, we're only a playoff team if Cliff allows us to. Strong words, man. I agree with you too. And pretty much I think what you're translating to while saying this is pretty much we can only go as far as our head coach will get us to. And if we're constantly making the same mistakes over and over again, if we're constantly being super uber aggressive, and we're not learning from the mistakes that we're making time and time again, we're going to be looking at the same result time and time again. So I love this comment, Adam. Thank you so very much for sharing it. All right, we got somebody here. Let's take a look here. I believe we got Seth. I got a DM from Seth. So, my friend, let me get you on here real quick. You might be one of my last call-ins, so let's make this good. So, Seth, if you are on the stream right now, I am sending you a link. All you need to do is click on the link, and if you want to be on the video, you can do it. If you don't want to be video, if you just want to be like audio, you can do that too as well. So just make sure you go ahead and click on the link and get onto the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We got another donation. Let's go with the donos. Yeah, appreciate you. We got JK Gamer with a $2 donation. Do you think Larry Fitzgerald will play next week? I think so. Yeah, I definitely don't see why he wouldn't play next week, because obviously the only reason why he missed this week was because he was put on the list. As long as he can, follow protocols, I think he should be fine into playing next week. But we'll see, though. We'll definitely see what happens. But thank you again, JK Gamer. $5 donation. I'll give you a quick dab, my friend. Thank you so very much for that. It means the world. But we are waiting for Seth to get onto the show right now. Let's hear what he has to say. This is the moment, man. This is the moment where we have to hear from you guys, because you guys are a big reason as to why I do these streams. I'm known as the AZ Sports Fan. Obviously, my first name is Mike, but a lot of times I'm not always right too. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Sometimes you guys, bring me down off a bridge and tell me everything's okay. So let's go ahead and keep reading on to the comments here until we get Seth in the house. We have John Redcorn in the house saying, so we actually shouldn't have lost. Apparently they took another look at that hit on cam and it wasn't helmet to helmet. Well, little too late, right? I mean, at this point, we lost more. That game wasn't just entirely just bad, just in general. So, I honestly didn't think it was helmet to helmet either. And he was still in bounds when Isaiah Simmons hit him. But I don't know, that kick, that full hit, that was a really nice kick. It was legit a really good kick. So I don't know. We just kind of take it from whatever it is at this point. We got Josh Collins in the house, and we are still waiting for Seth to come on. But Josh Collins says, we need to be less conservative. I love to see us throw it down the field more. I watch these other teams, and they aren't throwing screens every other play. Yeah, man, we saw another screen again today. Granted, it was only one or two screens. So, I mean, I guess that part of it all is, getting a little bit better. So give me 1 second. I do see Seth. So sorry, guys, I'm going ahead and contacting here. Seth is in the room, but it's telling me that the device is not connected. But let me go ahead and see if I can get him on here. Let me see if this works. 1 second. Yep, it's not allowing me to bring him up right now. So something's going on just on your side here, and maybe you might have to enable either the mic or the camera or something like that, Seth. But I do see you here. It just doesn't allow me to bring you on right now. Let's keep on reading to the comments while we're waiting for Seth. We got Spartan7 back on here. Says, we have an offense with more than enough weapons, then Zane should even be a factor. Yes, I agree. Perfect. And I 100% agree with you here. We should be not having to depend on Zane all the time. Obviously, he has failed us, but I agree with you 110%, Spartan7. 110%. I agree with you. We have plenty of weapons that our offense should be running up and down this field. That's what we should be doing. And we're not doing it. So we shouldn't be letting it happen to where it's all depending on Zane Gonzalez's foot, because obviously he's failed us time and time again. But here's the truth of the matter here right now, that our offense is something's going on with our offense right now, and I'm not liking it. We got King Josh 4K back in the house with another $5 donation. Thank you so very much, my friend. Means the world to me. He says, Kyler has to learn throwing off his back foot doesn't always pay off. He's clearly wasn't 100%. Yeah, man, I agree with you. I cannot disagree with you in saying that he wasn't 100%. I think it was obvious. The game plan being that Kyler Murray was playing the way he was. If Kyler Murray was 100%, we would see a lot more explosiveness from Kyler Murray. Let's be 110% honest here, right? The truth of the matter is that Kyler Murray wasn't 100%. And the coaching staff is not going to come up front and say that to us. I hate it, but that's the truth of the matter here, is that they're not going to come up and say, well, we called this game plan because Kyler Murray wasn't 100%. It's obvious he wasn't 100%. We got Adam back with another $1.99 donation. Bro, you were coming in clutch today. You're coming with fire. Thank you so very much. But he pretty much says Zane equals not clutch. Cliff equals too conservative. Yep. And that's a bad equation right there, my friend, because truth of the matter is here, we're losing because of the aggressiveness sometimes of Cliff. But I don't know. I feel like he needs to be a little bit more conservative when it comes down to taking the points as far as like field goal goes. I feel like he needs to be a little bit more conservative there. But I do agree with you with Zane not being extremely clutch. But another donation from Adam, bro. You are coming in mad with fire right now. It says, when Kyler and Hop run the show, we can't lose. Yep. 100% agree, my friend. 100% agree. Seth, I do still see you in here, but it's telling me that the device is not connected. So that's it's saying that you need to connect your mic and your camera before we can add you. So you might need to, I think there's a button somewhere that allows you to enable the camera and enable the mic. So I think you need to do that first before we get you on. But I am parched, though. I am parched. I don't understand what's going on here. But Seth, if you can hear me, I think that's the issue. I think you need to connect your mic and your camera if need be, and I think I can get you on the stream then. All right, Adam, thank you so very much for showing up, my friend. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much again. Let's go ahead and keep reading on to the comments until we wait for Seth. We have Trey in the house says, remember when Tua babied y'all? That's kind of a silly question because let's be honest here. We lost that game again because of Zane Gonzalez. So I don't think it was the fact that Tua like pretty much like babied all like he's telling us. And obviously he's going to gloat because he got the win, right? So truth be told is I cannot say you're wrong, but I honestly think that this comment here was strictly based off of, I don't know, you just being a very happy fan. And honestly, I think it's completely like not even right. Not at all. I don't think he babied us at all. But it is what it is. Your team's doing good, so can't say much. We got Zach Jacobs in the house with another $2 donation. Thank you so very much, my friend. It means the world to me. He says Zane may have been an issue, but there's nothing better. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I've been saying time and time again. So all we're seeing is hashtag fire Zane, hashtag release Zane, Zane sucks, all this different stuff. But the truth of the matter here is, guys, that we don't have anybody else out there that we can get. There's a lot of people saying, oh, we should get destroying. That's that YouTuber guy. Like, but like, let's be honest, is he really like going to be a kicker like in clutch? Like, yeah, you can kick a ball like really hard, but when it comes down to an actual NFL game where you have 11 people rushing after you and somebody is getting a ball and that snap is really like 100% dependent on how good you do. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're kind of sitting on right now, guys. It's just, we're just lack of consistency with this team. And that's just kind of time and time again, as far as like what we're seeing. But yep, what we'll do here, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. We'll end the stream. We've been talking here for quite some time. We were trying to get Seth Carpenter in the house, and I apologize, my friend. For some reason, it's telling me that your microphone isn't enabled, and that's why it's not allowing me to add you to the stream. But we can give you a couple minutes if you want to see if we can jump back on again to make you the last phone call of the game. But the truth of the matter, guys, is that we just inconsistent all around, and we need to be better. That's just the truth of the matter here. Didn't the Dolphins lose to the Broncos? Yeah, they did. Yeah, for sure. And Tua got benched too. So, but of course, nobody wants to talk about that though. Like, they never want to bring that up. We got Jose Alvarez and Eric Bieniemy is available next season. I say we hire him. The only reason why he would get hired for an Arizona Cardinals is if he's a head coach. He will not leave the Kansas City Chiefs for a head offensive coordinator opportunity. Why would he, when he's going to probably win another Super Bowl this year? It would be dumb. If he gets the opportunity to be head coach, yeah, maybe that's definitely possible. But he's definitely not going to leave the Chiefs for the Cardinals to be an offensive coordinator. And I don't see the Cardinals parting ways with Cliff Kingsbury right now. Let's take a look here. How do you disable the mic so it doesn't give me an option? There should be like kind of like once you like when you're before you're logging into like actually entering the studio, there should be like an option for you to like click your name, like type in your name, and the options are right there. It's gonna say like enable mic and all that different stuff. So like before you even enter the studio, Seth, the options should be there. And I think that might be the issue that we're dealing with right now. So like why I can't get you on, because all that stuff needs to be done before. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. We have MPCR saying so many chances with a field goal, Drake's run, Kirk's drop, bad penalties, horrible special teams, so many darn chances to win. We lost it. Yeah, perfectly said, man. Perfectly said. There's no way, like, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it, man. You're absolutely completely 110% right. Seth, we will give a couple more minutes to you, my friend. If you can get on, that'd be awesome. If you can't, I completely understand. But we will be ending the stream probably in about 4 minutes or so. If we can get you on, that'd be awesome. If we can't, it's just kind of the way, unfortunately, just technology. But we got to go ahead and end the stream here pretty soon. So I think you need to enable it, dude. I think that's what it is. I think you need to enable, like, actually get your mic on. Because that's what the stuff was telling me, that you need to enable it. Let's take a look. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Well, we got, why am I even a Cardinals fan? Man, we watch football because we want to see wins, man. And that's just the truth of the matter, man. Should Kenyon Drake sign with the New England? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if Kenyon Drake is even going to sign with the Cardinals again, or if the Cardinals even want him. We'll see. I don't know. It's kind of too close to even talk about Kenyon Drake right now. But so right now, Seth, I see you in here. Like, I see you, but it's, yeah, and then you went away right now. I think he's playing mind game. I think he might be very well be playing mind games with me. But yeah, if you can do me one big favor, guys, do me one big favor. Go ahead and drop a like on this video. Means the world to me. It means the world to the channel. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the season. So if you guys can do me one big favor, drop a like on this video. If you have not yet seen my reaction video, I go a little bit more deep in detail as to like how I feel in my reaction video. So if you have not checked that out, make sure you check that out here. But I wanted to make this stream just based off of how you guys felt. And yeah, that's how we're going to go ahead and end the stream here, guys. I think, Seth, we're kind of dealing with the same thing that we were dealing with prior. But we're going to end the stream right here, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Do me one big favor. Put some fist bumps in the chat below. Let's see what happens, in this coming Rams game. That's all we can really do from here on out, guys. But that's all I got for this episode. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. And I am out. Thank you so very much.